and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, and we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Dallas, big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Flag is out. In at the 3 spot. And you'd like to say these teams are playing well coming in. That is certainly not the case.
Yeah, they are struggling. And tonight is a big-time opportunity. One of these teams is going to need it win.
Washington, that's good.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Williamson, the pass to Jordan. Murray outside. And stolen by Flag. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Christie, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
Now here's Murray. He had 15 points last outing. Basket counts.
Well, when it comes to finishing in traffic, Murray's a tough customer.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and Coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter, plus I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Back over to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And here is Washington. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Pass the Flag. Clock at 6. Over Murray. And it's Flag missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Williamson. His last outing, he had 24 points. Outside, Jones. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. So much great work. Herb Jones, for instance, doing a lot to help with financial literacy.
Yeah, I think sometimes, Kevin, what these guys do off the court is overlooked by people, especially maybe that are outside of the community that guy plays in at the time. But there's a lot of guys like Herb Jones who really take the time and make the effort to help people in their communities.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Dallas. Deep 2 from Murray. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Always some very sneaky defenders on the wings in the NBA, and since the All-Star break, no players have been better at setting traps than these small forwards. Fourth, Herbert Jones.
And this is the set of guys that can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. They know how to swoop in for us on the floor.
Well, knowing that you have a lockdown guy, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Murray. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Jones. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Jordan gets it to go on the assist from Jones.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
Here's Flagg. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Christie has the open look. Good on the three-point shot. Christie's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pelicans trail by 5. Jordan outside. Williamson kicks to Murray. It's rebounded by Dallas. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And unfortunately, Coach, the Pelicans still looking for the franchise's first deep playoff run.
Yeah, just 2 playoff series wins since their arrival in New Orleans back in 2002. They've had some tremendous talents, but the stars have yet to align.
Bays checked in for Herbert Jones. And Fears is subbed in for Murray. .151 left to play in the first. Jordan finds Williamson. Out left to the wing. Jay. Bay in the post. His last outing, he had 18 points. 6 on the shot clock. Bay with a screen on Nembhard. Pierce's shot is off.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up in.
Gafford sets the pick for Flagg. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Fears. 1:04 left here in the first quarter. Inside, shoots from the right block. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Fears.
Well, Zion's so hard to deal with inside, and he'll make the right play almost every time.
And here is Gafford, guarded by Jordan. Gafford misses. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Fears. Nembhard covering and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Thompson comes in for Flagg. And it's Williams in for Christie. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson outside. Nembhard, a screen on Bay. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Matkovic. Poole against Williams. Poole, no good. And Thompson launches it from deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 4. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Volanos. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Mavericks?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
We've got Bagley. Thompson is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Williams. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Kevin, back over to you.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's Bagley. Still scoreless. Clock at 2. Middleton can't get it to go. And it's Bay with the ball for the Pelicans. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Cool. Bagley with the rebound. Last outing for the Pelicans. It was a loss to Los Angeles. Williams finds Middleton. Driving inside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Middleton's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Mavs. Pelicans trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes here for the Mavericks. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Bagley. Marshall comes in for Klay Thompson. And Flagg subbed in for Williams. And then for New Orleans, Williamson is checked in for Yves Missi. Herbert Jones comes in for Poole. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Fears. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Jones. Here's Bay. Hasn't made one yet. And the Pelicans miss again. Marshall with it. Working on Bay. Marshall passes to Nembhard. Over in the corner, Washington sinks the three-pointer. Washington's got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Here's Nembhard. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. Middleton outside. Pass to Flag. 5 to shoot. Here's Marshall. He's defended by Bay. And it's Washington missing. The Pelicans have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Nembhard against Williamson. Murray for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Jordan's checked in for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy comes in for Saddiq Bey. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Flag. Shot clock at 6. Back to Washington. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Pelicans trail by 6. Jones kicks to Murray. Williamson outside. Back to Murray. Three-pointer, sinks the triple. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
And Stan, the NBA equivalent of a human wrecking ball, that is Zion Williamson. When he's on the floor, that.
Well, absolutely. The only problem that Zion Williamson has really had in this league is staying healthy. He is virtually unstoppable going to the basket and an extremely underrated passer who creates a lot of great shots for himself and his teammates.
And Stan, an all-star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that all-star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
They throw good, Murray. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility everywhere.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Well, you know, guys, just a bunch of ways Murray contributes on both ends.
Christie finds Washington. Pass the flag. Over Murray. Dallas, no good that time either.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Jones with him. He has yet to score. Williamson left side. Shoots over Washington. And it's Williamson missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass the flag. And here is Marshall. Now, here's Washington. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Over Williamson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10. With the floater, rebounded by Gafford. And so Marshall will bring it up for Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now Murray. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 3. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Greetings all, halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
Their keys to the game have been opening all the doors. Just a high caliber overall performance.
Yeah, the offense is rolling. You can tell they're having fun out there. I'm having fun just watching them.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
This kind of performance, fans love to see two players going after it one-on-one. I can't wait to see how the second half unfolds.
It's been a fun one to watch so far, Jet, that is for sure. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They trail by 3. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. They're closing in on the end of this long, long road trip, as that will be game 6 of 7 straight away. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Jordan in at the center. And stolen by Jordan. Floats one. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
To the paint. Here's Gafford. And another basket for Dallas.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pelicans trail by 5. Jordan with a screen on Washington. Williamson against Washington. Outside, Jones. On the wing, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And here's Washington outside. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Washington's got 8 points.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Jordan sets the screen for Williamson. Jordan right side. The shot's good. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Christie. He has 5. And Flagg throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Marshall. Here's Flagg. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Murray against Washington. Pass to Christie. Now Flagg. Off target from three-point range. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Williamson left side. That shot, no good. Mavericks leading by 10. And here is Marshall. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Jordan outside. Pass to Murray, trying to end the drought. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Murray's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pelicans. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. Hayes checked in for New Orleans.
Substitution on the court.
to Nembhard. Marshall sets a screen for Nembhard. Four on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jordan finds Murray. It's stolen by Nembhard. Pass to Washington. Now Marshall. Three-pointer. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jones dishes to Murray. Now here's Bay, defended by Christie. A fadeaway. Bay, no good. And here's Marshall, bring it up for the Mavericks. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Christie. There's the three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Pelicans trail by 8. Now, Bay. Murray, the pass to Bay. Jordan with the screen on Christie. And again, New Orleans has no luck. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
The shot's good from Gafford. Gafford's got the lead up to 10 now for the man.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Back to Jordan. Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Fears with it. Pass to Queen. And again, no good by New Orleans. Thompson from long range. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Marvin Bagley is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Nembhard in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Pass to Flagg. Bagley sends a screen for Middleton to the middle. And finished off by Bagley.
Just taking what's available. Middleton is more than comfortable operating the pick and roll.
Poole outside. Pass to Williamson. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Middleton. And Thompson kicks to Bagley. Now here's Thompson. Fires away from way outside. It's not going to go for him.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Poole left side. So the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Williamson outside. Shoots over Nembhard. And it's Williamson missing. Dallas leading by 12. Now Nembhard. Middleton on the wing. from about 16. He can't hit that time. Pelicans trail by 12. Here's Fears over Thompson. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. And a change for the Pelicans. Jordan's checked in. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Thank you, Allie. That free throw good from Thompson.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
A legendary shooter, Thompson is also a versatile defender who plays with great energy on both sides of the ball.
Jordan passes to Williamson. Now Fears. Oh, good on the three.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Gafford finds Thompson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Nembhard for three, and he's good on the three ball. Nembhard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williamson right side. They need this. Bay wide open, and he fired. Misses the three.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And it's in there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Fear. Connects from three-point range.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. tonight earns our player of the game, Cooper Flagg.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And maybe him having a game like this will get things turned around for him, because almost nothing has been going their way lately. Mavericks leading by 16. Christie with it. Here's Flagg. Washington with the screen on Murray. Flagg. Strong move off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pelicans trail by 18. Jordan sets the screen for Williamson. Now Murray from outside knocks down the three.
Well, over the course of his career, Murray has been a much improved jump shooter.
Here's Flagg. Christie with the screen on Murray. Now Washington. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now, here's Gafford. Here's Flagg. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Williamson double team. On the wing, Murray. 20 feet away. Gafford with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 17.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Mavericks.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Cooper Flagg.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Now Williamson.
DeAndre Jordan.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cooper Flagg.
Boy.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Utah Jazz. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And we've got David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. You know, Coach, I'm always so excited for the season to tip off. There is no better time of the year.
Everyone has a clean slate, and the title chances are all even. It's a long season, and there's a lot of noise about projections and whatnot, but today's the day to set your tone for the season.
Now here's Malone. Shoots over Grant, misses the baby hook.
Oh, Mills, I'm just letting this joint play, man. That's what I'm doing. My bad. I just sent your message. I'm just letting it play, man.
With his dribble, Jordan moves so
fix this camera.
with the ball.
Paxson against Stockton. Malone in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And too long on the shot.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Here's Jordan. 2 points. That one goes.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
Stockton looking around. Pass to Malone. That one, no good. Jordan, right side. Outside Pippen. Now here's Paxson. Here's Jordan. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. 6 points for Jordan.
We know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And it's Grant in the corner. Paxson against Stockton. Pulls up. No good from Paxson.
Great defense. Forcing the tough shot. Getting a hand up on him is a must.
Malone, left side. Good D by Jordan. The Bulls leading by 6. Pippen, the pass to Paxson. Here's Pippen. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Stockton against Paxson. Stockton in the high post. And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Stockton.
This is who Malone is. A confident scorer who knows when to rise and fire.
Paxson kicks to Pippen. Jordan outside. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Fundamentally sound right there. Threw it down with 2 hands.
Yep, sweet dunk for him.
Beyond the aesthetics, a big 2 points.
Now here's Malone. Now here's Stockton. Over in the corner, Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Cartwright. Bulls leading by 6. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Takes the 3. Rebound, Utah.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Stockton outside. Plays it up off the glass.
Don't judge Stockton by his size. He's as tough a player as you'll find.
Jordan against Malone. Jordan inside. Count it. Jordan's got 10 points.
They look to him offensively. A player who makes an impact on this end.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Kings checked in for Cartwright. Hobson comes in for Scottie Pippen. Hodges checked in for Michael Jordan. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Paxson. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Murdoch. On the wing, Malone. With the fadeaway. That one wide left.
Faded back, but he might have made that a tougher shot than he needed to.
Pass to Hodges. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Grant. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Here's Murdoch. Out to the right wing. Pass to Benoit. Here's Murdoch. Over Armstrong. And once again, off the mark by Utah. 1:05 left in the first quarter. To the inside. Grant. That's good.
Yeah, I like how strong Grant is inside. I mean, not many guys want to fool with him down there.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Here is Hodges, still without a basket. To the left side wing. Now Armstrong. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Malone. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Such a talented shooting guard. I love whenever Malone looks to score inside, too.
Here's Hobson. He got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Man, they're just bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there.
Now here's Stockton. Scottie Pippen unable to get his shot to go. Bailey sends a screen for Stockton. Got a piece of it.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
Armstrong passes to Purdue. The fader. Rebounded by Bailey. And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah. 6-point game. And going against Chicago, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
You know, in 2 games last season, it was a struggle. They had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
And they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last season. They know their roster is similarly talented, but could really use a victory tonight to show that.
It's good. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And Pippen doesn't just look to beat you with his jumper. He's also adept at capitalizing inside.
Brown sets a screen for Stockton. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. And here's Pippen. Pass to Armstrong. Back to Pippen. Here's Hobson. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Utah. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Pippen against Stockton. Pass to Benoit. Here's Murdoch. Nothing on the board. Good work there as it goes.
Nice move inside to find the bucket.
Chicago leading by 4. And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. All right, Clark, so the NBA is a quickly growing league. We can all see that. But what do you think is next as we look to the rest of the 90s?
Well, I tell you what, having pros at the Summer Games in Barcelona, that is going to be huge internationally. That's going to set the tone for decades ahead.
Chicago making some changes. Horace Grant, he's checked in for King. And Jordan subbed in for Hobson. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Jordan. Floats one up. Point blank range. Jordan.
So clever with the floater. Man, does Jordan know how to torture defenses.
Stockton outside. Malone left side. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make. The Bulls leading by 4. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Jordan down low. Working on Malone. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Firing on all cylinders right now. Jordan is showing no mercy and getting any shot he wants.
Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Malone wide open. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists in the game. Pops it up for Jordan. A shot, no good.
They both saw the lob open up, but it just didn't quite ferment for them.
A little misread on the timing. Not sure who mixed it up, but they'll get it straight next time.
Here's Stockton. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Armstrong with it. Still yet to score. And it's Jordan to top the key. Just 5 on the clock. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Over Armstrong. Stockton can't get it to go.
Just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going. The lead pass, executing one, takes a high basketball IQ.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
All right, fans. Can you make some noise? It's T-shirt time.
Chicago. Cartwright's checked in for Purdue. Hodges comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Paxson in for Armstrong. The Jazz making a switch here. Now, here's Malone. Edwards, the bounce pass. Kicks it out to Malone. The Jazz with another miss. Bulls leading by 8. Paxson outside. Hodges the pass to Curry. Paxson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hodges. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Malone right side. Cuts it 5 from 18. It's hauled in by Hodges. For Chicago, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Jordan. And no good that time. Great D that time from Edwards. Now, here's Fry. Guarded by Paxson. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. From the stripe. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Malone.
So sweet a release on Malone's jumper there. A flick of the wrist is all it is.
Now, here is Jordan. He's got 16. From 12. Jordan's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Bulls.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Boy, you like the discipline and patience he's played with through the first half.
Never forcing it, always letting the game come to him. Just good, sound, fundamental basketball.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Oh, the focus inside by Michael Jordan.
Relentless. You make contact with Jordan, it doesn't affect him at all.
Stockton outside. Pass to Malone. Over Grant. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Malone.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Now, here's Pippen. Jordan down low. Guarded by Malone. No good from Jordan. Malone looking around. Stockton kicks to Malone. Over Jordan. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Malone. Into the Bulls, shooting well. 50% from the floor. Up top, Jordan. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pass to Edwards. 18 feet out. Again, the Jazz score.
Not as high percentage as you think. He made it look easy.
Paxson kicks to Pippen. And here's Paxson. Here's Jordan. And the Bulls with another miss. Partner, seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed to.
Yes, sir. I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results he's seen.
Now, here's Malone. He's got 8. Good D by Jordan. Bulls leading by 4. Here's Paxson. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Boy, that's as good a look as he's going to get, in my opinion. He's just got to shake that one off and get ready for the next chance.
Malone, the pass to Stockton. Now Malone, he's covered by Grant. Good on the shot. 8 points for Karl Malone.
They've worked really hard to pull themselves back into this one, but there's still more work to be done.
Let's hope they didn't use all their energy fighting to claw back into it, because they got to find a way to grab the lead.
Now, here's Jordan. 20 points for him. And the basket good. A big shot that time. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
There's not a place on the floor where Jordan can't hurt you. Efficient is what he is.
It's Edwards on the wing. Stockton over Paxson. They get it again. Malone, the pass to Eaton. And that one is good.
Inside, Eaton can be merciless, playing over the defense and finding point-blank shots.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Chicago making some changes. King comes in for Cartwright. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Paxson. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Pippen. Over Edwards. And Pippen with the basket. The assist from Michael Jordan. Pippen's got his second bucket tonight. And here's Stockton. Screen by Malone. Stockton kicks to Malone. And the shot goes down. Malone's got 6 here in this quarter.
They found something, and they're clicking now.
Their offense has put them in position. Now, can they keep it going?
Jordan, that's for 2. Rebounded by the Jazz. Stockton outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Malone. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Bulls with the lead. Down low. Here's Pippen. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
What an athlete Pippen is. More than capable of rising up and hammering it down.
On the wing, Malone. Shoots over King. Malone can't hit. Chicago leading by 4. .131 left in the third quarter. Here's Armstrong. Scoreless thus far. Elbow shot. Rebound, Utah. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Stockton. Malone has screen on Armstrong. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Malone misses.
Well, it's not easy to time an alley-oop. Just ask that pair.
It's much harder than it looks. Takes 2 guys to sink.
It's Jordan on the wing. Guarded by Malone. A nice shot by Jordan.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Jazz trail by 6. They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
This is what Malone is out here to do. He just goes to work on the offensive end.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jordan with it. 24 points for him. He can't get that one to fall. Nice defense from Malone. Stockton outside. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Bulls lead by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Murdoch. Outside for Stockton. Lets it fly from 18. And Pippen pulls it down.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
Here's the screen. Pass to Armstrong. To the inside. Livingston. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, that's just a tough play from Livingston. Taking the foul and still getting the shot in the air.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
How about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
Feeding the post, and it's working for them. They're letting the big dogs eat inside tonight.
First free throw is good.
What you get from Livingston is non-stop hustle, even against tough opposition. He's always working to make an impact on the game.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Hodges comes in for Armstrong. He's perfect from the line this time. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Murdoch. Stockton outside. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Hobson.
Boy, the defense just smothered that one.
Draped all over him. Outstanding effort to contest without fouling.
Williams passes to Hobson. From 17 feet out. No good on that one.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range. As the lesser of evils, it paid off there.
To the middle. Here's Benoit. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Benoit's got his first points in this one.
This is what winners do. I mean, you can see how badly he wants this win, and he's going after it.
Well, and great timing. 4th quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
Here is Hodges. Here's Pippen. He trains the turnaround jump shot. And the Bulls lead by 6.
That is the sweet spot for Scotty. That mid-range game.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Please give a warm Chicago welcome to the Marvel.
Horace Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Hobson. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. Now, he begged his players to keep it simple out there. He told them one possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. With the crossover. Malone against Grant. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Malone. Now, here's Jordan. Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Stockton. Rise to the hoop. Count that one. And now just a 2-point Chicago lead.
Boy, Stockton hits the opening really quick, doesn't he?
Pass to Hodges. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stockton outside. Malone with the screen. Stockton kicks to Malone. Shoots over Grant. And there's Karl Malone on the assist by Stockton. Stockton's got his 8th assist here tonight. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Here come your Marvel.
So for the Bulls, Cartwright's checked in for Livingston, and it's Paxson in for Hodges. Now Paxson, Pippen outside, pass to Jordan. With the Teardrop, and he got it. Nice execution on the way up.
How about that intensity that Jordan brings? I mean, this dude comes alive during crucial parts of the game.
Stockton outside. Malone ran on him, and that one drops.
This is why they go to Malone in these moments, because they know he will deliver for them.
From close range, book it.
You need guys who can hit big buckets for you. Cartwright answering the bell there.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Grant against Malone. 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Maybe nerves got the better of them there, resulting in a miscommunication. That's not what coach wants to see in a close game.
The Bulls with the lead. Outside Jordan. There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. Can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Oh, softly lays it in.
And how about Malone coming up clutch right there? The mailman does indeed deliver.
Here's Jordan. That does not go.
You know, on that shot, I'd like to see him go straight up with it.
Stockton with it. Now defended by Grant. Outside Edwards. To take the lead.
And at 7'4", Eaton stands tall, which is why defense is fouling inside.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
This game just feels like it could come down to the wire. So that is just the kind of success they need to have at the free throw line.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. 2-point game. Through contact, Jordan stays focused.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. In against Stockton. Cleans it in off the window.
No pressure at all. He's not feeling it. Unfazed, completely unfazed.
And delivers with a clutch bucket.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here is Cartwright. The shot is off. And he commits the intentional foul.
Hey, that's the right move. You can't allow them to milk the clock here.
Yeah, all they can do is send him to the line and hope for some misses.
Shooting for Utah, John Stockton, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws, and that should put this game away.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. 11 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
No doubt about it. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They do have to work quickly, but it is still possible.
Jordan inside. He's covered by Malone. That's in there.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Chicago West Coast.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Well, I think the foul was his only option to stop the clock. However, this is not a guy that you want at the line.
Yeah, he did what he had to do. You can't just hope the ball gets past to the weaker shooter.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, and both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They are still fighting hard. That's admirable, but I think this one's just about done.
Yeah, not looking good for him. It's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and see what happens.
Jordan fires. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. And so, Clark, they just managed to squeak out a win on the road.
You know, Kevin, this was a hard-fought game. We can't deny that. But they should be proud of how well they played under the circumstances.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.
Turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.
Tony Coles.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest.
This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. On the sideline, David Aldridge. Mike, nothing quite like opening day in the NBA. A lot of optimism to go around as teams dream all season of winning it all.
Yeah, it's the hope that kills you, though. But half of the fun is finding out how great your team is along the way.
Now here's Johnson. Goes up the baseline. There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the assist by Johnson.
This is why Abdul-Jabbar is a problem. He has the touch to hit from a variety of spots.
Henderson right side. Shoots over Johnson. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Sending it right back with authority.
He is such an asset, Clark, to his team on the glass. Wow.
Yeah, keeping the ball out of enemy hands and making sure they finish the play strong.
Good on the bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket.
Down low, Kareem is just a monster, able to play over the D and get to a shot.
Inside, Parrish. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Wilkes, the 17-footer. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bird against Worthy. Bird, the pass to Maxwell. The Celtics working the ball around now. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Following the miss, Parrish timed that putback perfectly.
Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Now, here is Bird. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
An innate ability to score the basketball. Bird beats you in many different ways. That time from close range.
And Scott now, top of the key. Can't cash in. Boston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
So it's the Lakers now. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Cooper, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 21, Michael Cooper.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Parrish. Back to Henderson. Abdul-Jabbar against Parrish. Lock at 6. Good. Nice job down low. He has 6.
As sturdy as they come. Parrish isn't going to be affected by a little physicality inside.
Here's Johnson. That one drops for him.
And I like how versatile he is on offense. Capable of burning defenses in so many ways.
Henderson passes to Maxwell. Here's Bird, covered by Worthy. The 11-footer is hauled in by Los Angeles. This, of course, being game 1 of the season, is their first look at the Celtics.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
This was one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was otherwise an excellent season for them. You're right. They've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Lakers, Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
As far as guys who can orchestrate your offense, it's hard to do better than Magic Johnson. His vision out on the floor is just so unique.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Parrish. And Buckner subbed in for Henderson. The Lakers also with a sub. McAdoo's checked in.
A big guy who can knock him down from the line. There are no easy tricks or hacks for limiting his offensive output.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Pass to Bird. To the paint. Here's Maxwell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
How about Cedric Maxwell and his toughness that time, looking for the foul and able to draw it.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And I just love how efficient Maxwell is. Just a high IQ forward who scores and rebounds at an impressive rate.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And he's someone guys around the league like playing with because they know they can count on him.
And the dunk by Worthy.
Rising up to finish the oop.
And Clark, you and I sitting here could just see that play developing right before our eyes.
Good vision on the pass to put it right on the money.
And another miss by Boston.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. And McHale pulls it down. Celtics trail by 3. 13 feet away. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Nice shot. DJ loves to go to work in that mid-range area.
Johnson outside. Pass to Worthy. Doesn't go for him.
And that's a strong defensive effort to force the miss, especially against someone of his caliber.
It's deflected and stolen by McAdoo. Johnson outside. Knocked loose. Stolen by Bird. Pass to Buckner. Bird outside. Here's McHale. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Lakers leading. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Johnson. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Cooper kicks to McAdoo. Here's Cooper. No scoring in this one. Pass to McAdoo. Fades. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Boston Garden. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
The other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And stolen by McAdoo. To the middle, here's McGee. Drops in the layup for 2. McGee's got his first points of the game.
Good pass from Wilkes, possessing a keen awareness for when his guys are open.
Haynes, the pass to Buckner. Here's Wedman. To the inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 1, and the bucket from McHale. Like the NBA switching to a best-of-5 series for the first playoff round this year. What do you make of the change?
Should reward top seeds a bit more. Much better than best of 3. You wonder if they'll ever go to best of 7.
Well, would a coach be in favor of that? If you're on the sidelines, would that be a road to take?
Coaches always love coaching. Add more games. They get to coach that much more. Their fans get to see more games. Of course.
Right. And so now, a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Byron Scott, he's checked in for McGee.
Number 4, Byron Scott.
The Lakers trail. Outside, Scott. Pass to Wilkes. Here's Cooper. Ainge covering. Left side, Scott. 6 on the shot clock. Nice shot by McAdoo.
Doing some damage in the pick and roll. McAdoo just taking what he sees in these sets.
Buckner the pass to Ainge. McHale against Rambis. A shot by McHale, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Cooper kicks to McAdoo. Scott the pass to Wilkes. Lakers looking the ball around now. And it's Cooper missing. The Celtics shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Pass to Ainge. And here is Parrish. Over McAdoo. And that one's drained from the low block. Parrish has got 10 points in the game.
No easy way to contain Parrish inside. At 7 feet tall, he often has the advantage.
Here's Wilkes. It's a very good look and converts. And the Lakers lead by 1.
You can tell that stroke has been perfectly crafted through hundreds of shots.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes for Boston. Maxwell is checked in for Wedman. Bird comes in for Ainge. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Buckner. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Los Angeles. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Maxwell. Here's Parrish. The rebound by Cooper.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Henderson's checked in for McHale. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Screen by Parrish. Shoots from the baseline. And he knocks down the jumper. Johnson's got 6.
Retaking the lead. What a show this one has been.
So competitive. Love unpredictable games like this.
Here's Rambis. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Wilkes. He's guarded by Maxwell. Wilkes, good.
A confident mid-range shooter. Wilkes gets the space he needs and lets his mechanics do the rest.
Pass to Maxwell. Now Bird. Rambis defending. Rambis against Bird. And the layup's good off the glass. It certainly has been, Mike Fratello, a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. Feels like we have a lead change every couple of possessions.
And thank goodness. Woo-hoo. Now, here's Scott. Johnson can't get it to go.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Maxwell's shot is no good. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Wilkes, good. 8 points for him.
A 20-point-per-game level player. Wilkes looks to beat you inside.
On the top of the key, Wilkes with a rebound. In the second quarter, over 60% shooting. And the basket by Johnson.
Now you see him, now you don't. Magic with unlimited moves to get by you and score.
Henderson passes to Johnson. Here's Maxwell. 1:36 left in the second quarter. The shot's good from Parrish.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Wilkes. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
The muscle and determination from Wilkes. Excellent at working through contact.
Here's Maxwell. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Shot clock at 6. They grab their own miss. Henderson finds Bird. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Standing tall, Abdul-Jabbar.
Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Celtics trail by 5. Parrish with the screen on Johnson. Here's Henderson. Here's Parrish. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You know, the size of Parrish is hard to go up against, especially when he's trying to score. That guy is north of 7 feet tall.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Parrish.
A double-double machine. Parrish understands his strengths on offense and also works hard at the defensive end.
And the Lakers making a change here. Worthy's checked in. Both free throws good from Parrish. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. Johnson outside. Pass to Scott. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He nails the buzzer beater.
What a shot to beat the buzzer, and that's how you gain momentum.
Yeah, that kind of a shot always energizes a team, and they'll look to build off of it going into the next quarter.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Lakers ahead, up 5. We'll be back shortly live from Boston Garden. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game so far from Robert Parrish.
I thought he played some bully ball in that first half, punishing them in the low post.
And we'll see if the defense adjusts. They may have to double him, which would really open up things for the rest of his team.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now here's Henderson, still without a basket. And it's Parrish missing.
That's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers. Now here's Parrish. Abdul-Jabbar covering. And it's Parrish missing. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor.
And usually you can count on him to convert there. The D did just enough to throw him off.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Maxwell. It's good. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Always hard to see a guy go down. I mean, you just hope it's not as bad as it appears it could be.
At least we know he's going to get expert care. So hopefully they can mitigate the damage.
Cooper, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Number 21, Michael Cooper.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Johnson. Pass to Scott. Here's Worthy. That one goes. Count it. Worthy's got his second basket of the game.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, Johnson. Henderson defending. Offensive rebound. Worthy. And he banks in the layup. Worthy's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice touch on the point-blank range make.
Henderson with it. Still yet to score. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. Scott. Oh, it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
Parrish with the screen on Scott. Here's Johnson. A rebound by the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The drive by Scott. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Worthy. Now here's Henderson. Inside, Bird. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The 15-footer, Worthy trying to break free. Scott missing again. Celtics trail by 11. Johnson outside. Pass to Parrish. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Parrish has got 16 points.
Boy, they're leaning on Parrish tonight, and with good reason. Why not? This guy is built to score.
He lobs it up. Stolen by Bird. Johnson against Scott. Dennis Johnson on the wing. He's got 6. Maxwell the pass to Johnson. Here's Maxwell. 5 to shoot. Here's Bird. Bird finishing in close.
And that's devastating for the defense. Can't let Bird beat the clock and hurt you like this.
Lakers leading by 7. Down low. Cooper with the bucket.
Michael Cooper.
Cooper's got his first bucket in this one.
This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
Pass to Parrish. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
And so now, a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. McHale's checked in for the Celtics. McAdoo is checked in for the Lakers. Johnson finds Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson with the bounce pass. Now here's Worthy. It's rebounded by Maxwell. Celtics trail by 7, and it's time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. Sounds like he has a sprained shoulder, which is limiting his range of movement and, of course, causing real tenderness in that area. He will not return to the game, and he may not be back on the court for a couple of games so he can heal up. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. I know we're all wishing him...
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I know he's in good hands, that's for sure, and recovery times have improved over the years.
Looking at who's out there now. Coming late, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Johnson. Johnson finishes inside with ease.
Most comfortable close to the hoop. Magic Johnson. The majority of his points come inside.
Buckner the pass to McHale. Shoots a fader, and yes, it's good.
That's an awful defensive lapse, allowing the uncontested jumper.
Johnson outside. Pass to Cooper. Shoots over Ainge. Cooper with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 9.
How about Cooper taking advantage of the opportunity there? Gets himself open and cashes in.
Buckner the pass to Kite. Ainge. Fader on the way. McHale can't get it to go.
And people will say of making it.
That's how you punctuate the sentence right there. Strong effort.
Very strong.
And that's your point guard throwing it down. Pretty special.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Buckner. Scoreless thus far. And he gets the bucket.
The basis of our game is the pass. Sharing. Being a great teammate.
Here's McAdoo. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
He was doing whatever he wanted to out there. I love how he closed out this quarter.
The D looking helpless to stop him. He's running all over them.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Over Parrish. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
And when Kareem's got it going like this, just let him go to work. Feed the beast and let him eat.
Ainge against Cooper. Baseline J on the way. Here's Parrish, and it's Parrish with the jam.
No cooling him off when he's on a heater like this.
Outside, Scott. Pass to McGee. Here's McAdoo. He's guarded by McHale. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cooper. Again, Los Angeles. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Wedman. A baseline J. Here's Parrish, and it's Parrish with the jam.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
Outside, Scott. With the hook shot. Rebounded by the Celtics. Trying to make up some ground here, Coach.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Now, here is Ainge. Here's Buckner. They get it back. The shot, no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's McAdoo, banked in off the glass. McAdoo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
Showing grace under pressure. McAdoo gets through the contact and finishes inside.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Austin May going to switch here. Bird's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Worthy's checked in for McAdoo. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Casey Jones address his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here is Ainge. Bird inside the three-point line is the jumper. Lakers leading by 13. Fourth quarter for them. McHale looking for an opening. Bird misses. The Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Back to McGee. Cooper kicks to Scott. McGee dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. 4 on the shot clock. Scott the pass to McGee. His three-pointers off the mark. Celtics trail by 15. Into the lane. Redmond can't get it to go. Bird against McGee. Pass to Cooper. Back to McGee. Here's Cooper. Here's Scott. They get it back. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's McGee. Boston grabs the miss. Parrish has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Bird. Oh, out in the open floor. Bird is deadly.
Can't afford to let Bird run all over you. Got to stop him earlier on the break.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.